Ladies and gentlemen, this is TVP World. You're watching another edition of Military Mind, bringing you news from the front lines. I'm your host, Benjamin Lee. Overnight, shortly after one of the most massive strikes on Ukraine in recent weeks, Moscow launched another attack. Ukrainian officials say Russia fired 32 drones, 9 of which hit targets in 8 different locations. Local authorities report that Russian forces struck residential areas in 5 eastern regions of Ukraine, reportedly wounding 21 people and killing 2. This comes just after the massive overnight assault between September 27th and 28th, when Russia launched one of its largest strikes against Ukraine. The Air Force reported that Ukrainian defense shot down 611 out of 643 airborne targets, most of them aimed at Kyiv. According to emergency services, 4 people were killed in the capital, including a child, and 13 others were wounded. Meanwhile, Russia's defense ministry claimed its air defense shot down 78 Ukrainian drones over 8 regions. In the Moscow region, officials said 2 people were killed in a house fire, though authorities did not clarify whether the home was directly hit or struck by falling debris. Ukrainian open-source intelligence groups also reported a drone strike on the Electrodetel plant in Russia's Bryansk region, which manufactures electrical connectors used in military equipment. Local officials did not mention the factory in their morning updates, saying only that there were no casualties and emergency crews were on site. In the late hours of Sunday evening in Belgorod, a Ukrainian strike hit a thermal power plant, causing widespread blackouts. The regional governor confirmed significant disruptions to the energy system and reported 2 civilians injured. On the front line, Ukraine's general staff denied Russian media claims that occupying forces advanced into the town of Yempil in the Donetsk region and called them psychological warfare tactics. The statement said Russian troops aimed to improve their tactical position south of Liman, but Ukrainian defenses deployed sufficient forces to block those plans. Officials also stressed that Kupiansk remains firmly under Ukrainian control. The upcoming video shows the work of Ukraine's Special Operations Forces groups. Their mission spans a wide range of tasks, from reconnaissance and UAV operations to ambushes and raids deep behind enemy lines. In this case, their efforts also led to the capture of a Russian soldier, providing valuable intelligence for future operations. In another video, the crew of an AS-90 self-propelled howitzer was moving through a landing zone when Russian artillery opened fire. The incoming round struck alarmingly close. Fortunately, thanks to their training and quick reactions, the crew heard the shell coming and managed to take cover in time, avoiding what could have been a direct hit.
30 секунд, Рез. Давай! Что казав? Реально. 12-20. Давай газу, бля, рада не достал.
Fighters from Ukraine's 3rd Assault Brigade pressed into a settlement in the Kharkiv region. Overhead, a Russian drone circled, while bursts of gunfire echoed through the streets as Russian units fought to hold their ground. But despite injuries and enemy resistance, the Ukrainian soldiers pushed forward, maintaining their momentum in difficult conditions.
Своя!
Давайте, пацани!
Підвал! Надо в укриття. Над нами дрон!
Ей, пацани, работаємо вперед іде!
Бачу посадку, усту перед собою! Танцор 300!
Татуха, крина!
Можете надати допомогу, першу допомогу і в укриття.
Намагаємось, друже, намагаємось.
Давайте, пацани, в укриття!
Нехай повторить, хто там що, під***?
Не прийшло.
Там питайся.
Там
Друже, ви маєте зачистити на якій ми балакали. Ті посадки, в якій знаходитесь, там можуть бути Є
плюс.
Правіше, да?
Ми виходимо з бліндажа, будемо працювати.
Веса, давай, калаш отдай йому. Група Альфа і група Браво. Дельта осталось 300. Тихо. Погнали. Конец надо дочистить. Все, рухаем. Бачу укриття. Давай, смещайся. Смещайся по правому плану. Пусти! Откатываемся. Плюс! Мы давай! Ну чисто. Пацаны, нижче. Да.
Мінус 2 на дорозі.
Finally, a well-placed Ukrainian strike destroyed a crossing that Russian forces had been preparing for their own use. The front line is constantly shifting, and not every operation can be completed as planned. Ukrainian infantry had mined the crossings but were unable to destroy it in time. The task then fell to the Air Force, which intervened with precision to eliminate the structure and disrupt Russian movements. And with that footage, we conclude this edition of Military Mind. But for more news, update, and commentary, please stay tuned to TVP World.